Good afternoon. Today is April 8th, 2024, and today we had a range day. Um, I believe on the weekly, on the daily chart. So we've been in this blue channel. I've been looking at this pink contracting, uh, I guess wedge is what Al Brooks would call it. Um, we broke out and formed a lower high on both the blue channel and this pink wedge. And I think that's why today it looks like we might finish with a doji. There's about 18 minutes until market closes to the public. I thought we would get a bounce off the EMA maybe, but it's not looking like that's going to happen. So let's take a look. In the overnight, we had this move down that looked like it could be the start of a range. We had range-like price action on Thursday or Friday or whatever that was. But we got a second leg down, and then we corrected, and then got a bigger leg down. So it's really probably a measured leg, close to it almost. So it's two legs down, and within this one leg, you have two legs. 5 o'clock comes right about here. So unfortunately, you don't get a second entry long signal. Come up here right before market opens and the trend dies off, and you just have a long correction, basically two legs down. I don't see a way to get in on this really. This would be pretty aggressive because this is just a lot of sideways stuff. This kind of looks like a double test, but I think you're pushing it. Sideways stuff. Then we form this trend up. I don't see a way to get in on this. Slight overshoot leads to a break. Maybe you take this higher low. I don't like that because it's close to the overnight highs. So when we get this double test up here, technically a failed second entry long as well. Big bearish bar, I like that. I think that's a real good entry. Then you get a second entry short here, but at that point it looks like it's a range. So I think you have to be careful. And then boom, and then we get this, this kind of looks like a breakout pullback. Yeah, you can see, and nice bearish bar, so maybe you take that. Also, it's technically a failed second entry long. So I think that's worth considering. And that formed like a spike and channel down, and this is like a contracting wedge, or I don't know if it's a wedge or triangle that Al Brooks calls it. I think this would be a wedge. And this looks like a second entry short to me. Not the greatest setup, but it's a big bearish bar, and it's looking like a range day. So if you get lucky, it'll go all the way down to the lows, which it did not here, but sometimes that may happen. Come here, you get a second entry short, not a great setup, right at that midline. I don't think you should take it, but I'll mark it. Come here, and higher low, failed second entry short, a little too, I don't know, we're just ranging, so I don't think you want to take that. Get a break of this channel, and we're just going sideways. And we come up here, and you get a bunch of tests of this level of resistance, and then you get a lower high, big bearish bar. I like that one. If you don't take that one, there's a reversal bar right here at the same price level. Maybe you take either of those. We come down here, form a higher low. This one's a bit more aggressive than these because you're going into what would be the midline there and that opening price. And we come down here and you get this reversal bar. Maybe you take that one. And then we finally break out to the high side here. And as usual, the first breakout failed. So it's easy. This one you might just jump in. but the signal bar is this. It's not a good signal bar, but it looks like a classic reversal pattern, 3-bar reversal pattern. This, you might jump in on this, because the bottom of the range. I don't know if you would have scalped out or if those people are going to get trapped, but something to think about. So that's how I saw it today. I hope everyone had a great day. I'll be back tomorrow. Actually, there's one more thing I want to talk about, which is the weekly chart. And so I think this week is going to be a battle, a big battle. The bulls are going to try and get a close inside this trend channel, and the bears are going to try and get a close outside of this trend channel. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I hope everyone has a good day. I'll be back tomorrow.